Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be digging up my cascading begonias and overwintering so that they will come back next spring because I really love these ones. And then I'm going to be repotting, I think it's a Thanksgiving cactus because it's in bloom now. And they've just outgrown their little pots and they need to be uppotted as well. So join me. So the tools I'm going to use today are my pruners and my hori-hori. So the plan is to get the begonias out of here. These are tuberous begonias. So I'm going to cut them back. And these have been drying for quite a while because we're on water restriction right now. So we've not been able to water them. So these are pretty dry. Last year I did this, and in the spring I had a 75% success rate, so I'm finding that that's good. And if this saves me money for next year, that's more money I can put into other plants. So there are 3 in this container. I've just got my paper there to wrap them in. Okay, so let's see how easy this is to get out. I'm going quite a ways around because I don't want to hit the tuber. There. So what I'm going to do is knock off a lot of the dirt or the potting soil. There. I'm going to wrap it into some newspaper. And let it dry. I'm pretty sure it doesn't need any more drying. It hasn't been watered in weeks and weeks. And then it'll get stored in a dark place. So my basement is quite dark. It is a crawl space because the house is quite old. It's over 100 years old. And it has a unfinished basement, and there is no well, we haven't finished it to live in it, and it's 4 foot tall, and we hardly ever go down there, so these will be fine. And there are 3 in each hanging basket. I got these bulbs at the Home Depot in the spring, and they really they were in a bag, so they weren't pre-planted or anything. And once I got them going, they flowered all summer. They're so beautiful. Oh. So that's one done. It's November the 2nd, and it is pretty cold out now. This morning it was like 4 degrees. And I've been waiting to do this project. Well, I was going to do it last week, and then we had quite an upsetting week. Our dog Luna was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and we'd been trying to deal with her issues for a few months now. And we changed her food. We gave her, first they thought it was an infection, but her medicine, her antibiotics didn't touch it. And she was in a lot of pain, and well, I'm going to start crying now, but we made the choice that it wasn't fair to her. So I've been pretty sad, and I'm just keeping it real. I feel devastated. Anyways, this is gardening. And that's real life, and it happens. And she had a good life. She was 11 years old. And I will miss her dearly. We still have Daisy, who's her sister, and Daisy's lost. She doesn't know what to do without her sister. But time heals, and she'll be fine. She's 12 now. So her whole life has been with Luna, and we all are adjusting. Oh, I hate crying. I really do. I'm not a person who cries a lot, but it's just been so hard. So weird, because like I'll just start bursting out in tears, and I gotta stop doing that. Anyways, it's kind of good that we've had a water restriction, because it's just it's just bone dry. I was going to keep the fuchsias, but I don't think I'm going to. I was really disappointed in those fuchsias, and I think next year I'm just going to have the cascading begonias and maybe something other than... What else did I have? These things. Now I'm all flustered. I can't remember. Oh, Dichondra Silver Falls. And I can't say that they're my favorite. I don't think they were the right plant for this arrangement. All right, so these are done, and we'll move over to the pots now. Look at that. This is one of the ones that I overwintered from last year, and look at the width of that stem. And this one was so beautiful. It had these big, well, these are the single flowers, and they were beautiful like that. This one's all worn out. Okay. This makes it easier to see. I don't think you should leave any green growth tips or anything when you're saving them for the winter. You just don't want anything to go moldy. I'll bring you in closer so you can see. I'm just digging around, and then I'm going to break off a lot of the soil. There. There's a growth tip. I might even actually cut them further down. There. And just wrap it up in the paper. I'm going to leave this like this so that the air can get in there and it's not a sealed, so that the air can go in and dry them out. And I will check on them during the winter to see how they're doing. And let's hope this works again for next year, that all I have to do is get them out of the basin and get them started. There. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but it's good to save our plants and saves you money. This is not one that you would save. This is a fibrous root. I have put them in the garden this year, and I wasn't really happy with these ones. They basically just stayed the same size, even though I fertilized them. Okay, let's see. There's just 2 in here. You can see the bulb right here. Can you see that? That's the bulb. Now, and I planted that under the soil by about a half an inch. And it's made its way up. All right. We'll wrap them up, and that's it. So this is my second job for the day in the garden. I mean, I could do a whole lot more, but this is what I've got planned. I'm going to pot these up into a nicer container. They've been in these pots maybe a couple of years. I'm embarrassed to say it, but that's what it is. I don't have a lot of houseplants, and I don't think I'm able to have a lot because we've got a couple of cats in the house, and the worry is that they'll get into them. So what I've got is just some normal potting soil, and it's got a compost in it. So we've got this one. So what I'm going to do is just put the soil around the pot. Actually, I'm going to take this out. Like that. And then just do this over the bed. I don't want to make a big mess on my deck. Maybe I'll just do it here. And just push it down. So what's left is the hole, the size of the plant. I'm just going to put this in and then check and see where it needs more soil. And this plant should be much happier. There. And this pot has a reservoir in the bottom so that if I overwater it, it can drop into there. And this pot has a hole in the bottom, but it also has a built-in saucer, which is great because if I overwater, it'll correct me. Oh, come on. Now this plant is a much smaller plant. There, that's good. And you can see it's quite root bound. But I love the color of that one. Okay. There. There's a perfect little hole. Just the exact same size as that plant. And it fits right in. And I think I can add just a little bit more. There. Now these plants will be much happier. I'll leave those in there. I'll let this dry. These I'll bring in the house and then, oh, I make a mess, don't I? Anyways, we've been working on a video about deer-proofing our secret garden and some of our evergreens because the deer are just going to town on them, and there's really, I don't know, we're not into spraying like the deer spray or whatever, and I think our property's too big. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Well, the begonias are ready for the basement for their long winter sleep. Daisy, hey pretty girl, how are you? Daisy.